Alright, let's see if we can finish this. Let's just move on. Yeah, let's get onto the side view. Go into edit mode, and what next? Let's finish the top area first. So let's see. I think that's the line we have over here. So let me take all of this from here to about here. Press Shift and D, move that in the Z-axis. And then with this being the active element, make sure it's in the center of the blueprint line. Press S and then Z and type in 0, like that. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side, all the way to here. Press Shift and D, move it in the Z-axis until that white one, which is the active element, is in the middle of the blueprint line. Press S and then Z and type in 0. Now take these two and press F, like that. Take these 4 and press F. Take these 2 and press F all the way. I think that, yeah, it gets there and it stops. So select these 4 as well and press F. Now take these 4 and press F. Take these 2 now. Press F all the way to there. Select everything, press Shift and N to recalculate the normals up here. Alright, now we're going to take this, press Shift and D, move that up here to the center. Do the same with this, Shift and D, move that up here to the center. Do the same here, Shift and D, move that up here to the center. And finally here, oh not finally, here as well, move that over there. Now select these 4 and press F. Select these 4 and press F. These 4, F, all the way to the top, like that. So let's take this one now. Let's say all 4 of these. Press Shift and D and move it in the Y-axis and also in the Z-axis, like that. Let me move it in the Y-axis a little bit more, like that. Alright, so that is good. Let's move this right in the center of the blueprint line, each and every single one, like that. Take this one and move it all the way back. Now take these 4 and press F. Take these 2 now, press F all the way to the top. Okay, I guess I have to select these 2 and press F. Select everything, Shift and N to recalculate the normals, like that. Alright, this is looking good and it's coming out really nicely. So let me just get onto the side now. And let's take these 2, I guess. Yeah, let's take those 2 and press F. And I'm not so sure. I think we need to add two loop cuts through here. Left click and then right click. Now take these 2, these 4 and press F. Take these 2 and press F twice to fill it in completely, like that. Let's get onto the side and let's put in, I don't know, 2 loop cuts through here, like that. That's looking good. Alright, let me see. Let's take this one right here. First off, let's select this, press Ctrl and plus, or maybe not, I'm not sure. Let's go into wireframe. Let's just move it up in the Z-axis to about there, like that. Now let's take this, press E, move that all the way up here. Press G, center that in the middle, like that. And press E, move it in line to match with this one right here. Press E again, match it with that one, and then press E. This time we're not matching it with anything, we're just extruding. Extrude again all the way here. Extrude, extrude. We're just going to keep extruding all the way down there. Let me add one more through the middle here. Let's extrude this. Extrude, 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 all the way down here. Put one more in there, move it to the center, like that. Alright, so I think we're looking good so far. I'm just gonna put in 4 vertices here. Let's move this up here to the center of the blueprint line. Same applies with this, the center of the blueprint line, like that. And finally that one. Very nice. So we take these two, press F all the way there. Let's get into solid view. Let's see what we have. Nice. Let's go into side view, go into wireframe, and let's select these three here, press X and delete the vertices. Now I'm going to take these two and press F and join them together. Let's select all of that edges here. So just right click and drag all over these and make sure one of them is the active element. Press S and then Z and type in 0 to flatten it, like that. Move it to the center of the blueprint line. Make sure it's also in the blueprint line, the center of it on this side as well. So like that, like that. Alright. So I think that is looking good. Let me just move this out a little bit. Move that one also out a little bit, like that. Let's get onto the side now. So, yeah. Let's get onto the back. Let me get into solid. There's something going on here. Let's fix them right away. So select all of these, make sure one of them is the active element, press S and then X and type in 0 to flatten everything, like that. Do the same with this side, S and then X, 0. Same with this, S and then X, 0. Same with this, S and then X, 0. I don't know what happened there, but I'll just fix it real quick. I think this is already fine, so we don't need to do anything to that. Let me take a look at this. Let's press I don't know, maybe we can. No, we can't. It's definitely having some issues. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to delete all of these here. I'm going to press B. No, just right click and drag over all of these. Press X and delete the vertices. Now let's get out of edit mode and let's bring back our body guide. Let's select this, go into edit mode. We're going to select all of these, press H to hide it. Select all of this, press Shift and D and press P and separate the selection. Press Alt and H to bring back that vertices. Get out of that and re-hide the body guide. Now select this, move it to the main meshes collection, and yeah, let's select that one, and then this one, press Ctrl and J to join them together, like that. So let's go into edit mode now. So I'm going to select, let's go into wireframe. I'm going to select the vertices of the one in here. Okay, so right now we have two vertices. You can see this one goes all the way up there, and if you click, hold Alt and click again, it selects the second edges for you, like that. So select it and press X and delete it. Do the same thing here, press X and delete it. So select all of this, hold Shift and select this, hold Shift and Control and select that. Now press your spacebar and type in bridge edge loops and select the bridge edge loops there to bridge the edge loops, like that. Why is it giving me triangles? It's giving me triangles for some reason. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me take this 4. Okay, let me undo everything real quick. Let me fill it. Okay, I think I see the reason. I see the reason. So let's select this one and dissolve the edges. Let's do the same all the way down here, but first let's change to the edges select mode. First off, let's select the lower edge, press Ctrl and plus until we get here, press X and delete those vertices, and let's just select those in the middle like that and dissolve those edges as well. So we're going to go back into vertex select mode. We're going to select all of this, move it up here, do the same thing here, press spacebar and choose bridge edge loops, and that should fill in very nicely like that. Let's get onto the side and let's continue this. So I'm going to select this vertex here. Select all of this first and select that vertex. And press S and then Z and type in 0. Select this one and move it out. I think you select the whole thing. Okay. Select this one and move it out to the very surface like that. So that should be good. Let me move it out just a little bit, not too much, like that. Now I want to select these two and press F. So let's go into wireframe, and I want to select these 4, press X and delete the vertices. this area is a curve. So first off, let's just fill this. Let's create this hole over here before we fill it in one by one. So press Shift and D and move that over here. Let's start creating that hole. Let's do that right now. So press E, move that here, E, move that here, E, move that here, E, and move that here. I think I might have put too much vertices in there. So let's try and see if we can put only 3 in that corner. Yeah, so that should be good. Press E, move it about the same distance as the one behind it. Do that one more time. Let's do it a third time. And let's extrude it in the y-axis all the way here. Let's put in 2 vertices. Press E and then Y. Move it the same distance. Do it again. Do it again until you get here. Press E. Move that there. Again, 3 vertices like that. Press E. Move that there. E again. Move that there. Extrude it all the way down to here. It's in the middle, I think. And let's add in 3 vertices, and press E. Extrude that all the way down here. Extrude again all the way here. Extrude again all the way here. Extrude again all the way here. Press E and then Y now. Extrude this all the way here. Add in loop cuts 5 vertices. Press E. Extrude that there. So we'll do that all the way to the top, like that. Select this, extrude it all the way here. Select this two and press F. Now press Ctrl and R and add in 4 loop cuts, like that. So now we filled in the spaces, the vertices. Now we're gonna find matching vertices on the other parts of the body to fill this whole area up. So let's get in here. Let's put 1 vertex in here. Select these 4 and press F. Select these 2 and press F. And let's slide this one. No. F. Let's slide this one down to match with this one. Press Ctrl and R. Add 1 in here. Select this 2. Press F twice. Move that there. And just select this. Press G twice and slide it down like that a little bit. I'm going to select this. Press G twice to match with this one. And I'm going to add 1 more through there, like that. Select this 2. Press F twice or 3 times, like that. And here, let's just add 1 more vertex in here and select this 2 and press F, like that. So let's put 1 edge loop through here, like this. And let me select this and move that all the way back here. And let's select these 4 and press F, like that. Select this and press G twice. Move it back a little bit to follow the curvature, like that. Move this one also back a little bit, just a little bit like that. Alright, what next? Let's fill the area on the bottom here as well. So let's move this all the way back to here. And how much do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices if we try to fill it. So let's select this 2 and press F right there. Select this, let's move it back out to match with this one instead. And select this. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want this to actually move in this direction instead of going down. So let's press the knife tool. Select this and let's cut this to this point here, like this. And we have to try and then get a quad in here. How do we do that? So for now, let's just leave it as a triangle and let's continue this. So I want to press Ctrl and R through here. Let's first of all bring this close to match with this one. Press Ctrl and R, add in 2 loop cuts. Select these 4 vertices, press F, select these 2, and press F twice. Alright, so this is coming along nicely. Let's get onto the side, go into edit mode. Select this. Let's keep this one here. Let's move it to match up with this one. Press Ctrl and R, add in 2 loop cuts, select these 2, press F 3 times to get it all the way there. And let's add 1 more maybe. Yeah, and then let's select this 2 and press F. We're going to add, I'm not sure, there's another one also in here. So we have to create that area zone as well. This hole over here, there's another hole over there like that. We have to create that hole as well. But first, let's see if we can try to fix this area. Let me select these four and press. Hold up. Let me first of all select these two. Press J to join them, and select these four and press F. That wouldn't work. So maybe, I'm not so sure, but we'll come back to it. Let me just press Ctrl and R through here, slide it down a little bit, select these four, press F, select this two, and press F once, like that. Okay, so I think the best would be to knife this from here all the way to the very edge over here, and press Enter. Now we're going to take this and this one and that one, press Alt M and merge it at the last. So that gives us a face or quad over here. And now let's take this and that one, press Alt and M and merge it at the last, like that. So now we might have let me see, if I move this to the center here, yeah, okay. So let me just press Ctrl and R through here, and let me add one more loop cut through here, and let me select these two, press J to join them, press G twice, and let's slide this back a little bit, like that. We get into solid view or wireframe still. I'm going to select this and this, press Alt and M and say at last. I'm going to select these four here, press F to fill in the faces. So you can see now we have quad all the way through, like that. So I'm going to select this one, press G twice, I'll slide it back a little bit and slide it down a little bit. And let's keep this one here, but I'll just slide it down a little bit like that. And down here a little bit like this as well, to give it that nice curvature. Let's select this, move it a little bit here. So that is looking good. What next? Not sure. Alright, so let's press Ctrl and R through here, bring it down here, and let's fill in this face here, like that. So now I'm going to create the face that is over here as well, and just make sure. Yeah, so let's get onto the side and let's create that face. So I'll select these two vertices, press X and delete those vertices, like that. Now get in here, I'll select all of these vertices here, press Shift and D, move it in the Y axis to fall on the blueprint line over there, like that. Let's move this to fall on it here. The same thing up here, move it to fall on it there. And I'm going to extrude this manually around this. So press E, let's extrude it there, extrude it there, extrude it there, extrude it there as well. Down here, let's make sure it's about the same level as this one by eyeballing it. Let's do the same down here. So press E around here, E, extrude it, just keep extruding like that. Let me make sure this is actually matching with this vertex right here, and make sure this is matching with that one over there, and let's put this one right about in the middle like that. Smooth this just a little bit more, yeah, which means this will be matching with the one up, the one up here, like this. So select those two now and press F, and we need 4 vertices in the middle. So let's put in 4 vertices in the middle like that. That should be good. So select these 4 and press F. Select these 2, press F all the way down to there, like that. And what next? We go into solid view, select these 4 and press F. And let's do something real quick. Let's select all the vertices above here. So just right click and drag and select it all the way above there. Let's enable, or let's unhide our guide mesh, the main body guide mesh, and then we have to do this back here. So let me deselect the ones on the back here by holding down Control and deselecting all of these here. Just deselect them all. Let's go back into solid view. Change the snapping element to face. Make sure project individual elements is enabled. Press G, hold Control, and press Enter. So you can see what happened there. So let's get back out of that and let's hide the body guide again, like that. So that flashes it up to the surface like that. It brings it to the surface of the guide mesh like that. Let's align this and make sure the black line falls in the center of the blueprint line, like that. So select everything and press Shift and N to recalculate the normals. Alright, let's continue this. So let's get onto the side view. And how much do we need for this side? Let me see. Let's first of all make sure the black lines fall in the center of the blueprint line like that. Very nice. Let's put one more in the middle here. And let's move it to the center of the blueprint line. Make sure it follows like that, which means we need one more over here as well. Move it in the center of the blueprint line. Yeah. So that is looking good. Let's select this to press F one more time to fill it all the way there. Very nice. Let's get on up here. We're going to select this, dissolve these vertices, and okay, so this should be aligned with this one, so that's good. Let's press Ctrl and R3 here. Let's align it with the one over here, and we need, I think we need 10 vertices. So press Ctrl and R and add in 10 vertices like that. Let's just move them to line up with their counterparts like that, each and every single one of them. This one, I think, okay, let's just move it a little bit. This one as well. That one as well. Move them all, every single one of it. And finally that one. So select these 4 and press F, select these 2, press F all the way to there, like that. And what next? Let's take this and press F. Let's put one vertex in the middle, select these 4, press F, select these 2 and press F. What next? Maybe we should add in two edge loops through here. And first off, let me select these 2 and press F. Let me see what happens. Let me press Ctrl and R3 here. Let me move this up to about here. Let me slide this in a little bit. And let me put one more vertex through this one, like that. Select these 2 and press F twice to fill it in like that. And select these 2, press F once, and Ctrl and R3 here. And let's select these 4 here, press F as well to go around it like that. And let's select these 2 and press F. Not sure what we're gonna do with this side. Let's press Ctrl and R3 here. Select these 2, press F. Select these 2 and press F. Maybe if we had 2 edge loops through here instead, that would be good. So let's select all of this, press X, and dissolve the edges. And let's add in 2 edge loops instead. So let's slide this one down. Select that one and select this and press J to join them. And let me just knife this instead. Knife it from here all the way to there. Press enter. Select these 4 and press F. Let's add 1 edge loop through here. Select these 2, press F twice to merge it in like that. Select all of the mesh and press Shift and N to recalculate the normals like that. Very nice. Select this, slide it back a little bit. Let's just slide it back a little bit more. Select this, slide it back a little bit like that. Wireframe, slide this back. Alright, that is looking good. Let's move this to about the center, like that. Alright, that is looking good. I think we got it right. So I'm going to select this one. Let's slide it up so it's still moving in a straight direction like that. And let me see, if I take this 4 and press F, that wouldn't be bad, but I would rather it goes through the middle here, so we can add in supporting edge loops. So let me see, if I join these 2 here at the center, I think that would be good. Yeah. So let's join it in the center, and let's move these in the y-axis to kind of match it like that. Select this 2 and slide it back as well, a little bit like that. And yeah, so we have to fill this face over here as well. Let's just first of all, let's slide this down to match with this one over here. Press Ctrl and R through here. Let's match it with that one. Ctrl and R, match it with this one, and let's select this one. Press G twice. Let's match it with the one below there. And we need 3 more loop cuts. So let's add in 3 loop cuts like that. Select these 4 and press F. These 2 and press F all the way down to there. So let's take a look at that. Alright, this is looking good. Let's get onto the side. Let's continue this. What next? Let's press Ctrl and R through here. And let's just press, I'm not sure. Okay, let's leave it. Let's not add in that edge loop. Let's leave it there. Here's what we're going to do instead. Let's make sure these black lines fall on the blueprint line very nicely first. Yeah, so like that. And let me see, if I press and add in 2 edge loops at the top here, select these 4 and press F. That wouldn't be a problem. Let's add one down here. Select these 4 and press F. And let's add one over here. Let's slide this up a little bit like that. Slide this up. And let's add one more through here as well. And finally one more up here. Select this 2, press G twice, slide it down. Add one more up here. And just slide this down a little bit. Let me go into wireframe. Yeah. So select these 4 and press F. Select these 2, press F. Select these 4, press F. Select these 2, press F all the way down like that. So let's move this one to the center of the blueprint line. Move it a little bit more. Move this one also to the center. Let's center this up so everything is nice and proportional. Like that. So that is looking good. Select everything and press Shift and N to recalculate the normal. Click on Object and choose Shade Smooth to smooth out the shading like that. I can see we have a little bit of waviness here, and I think the way we can fix that, let's bring back the body guide and let's increase its shrink wrap the subdivision surface, the viewport to 4. Let's increase that to 4. No, that is not the one. I mean the guide itself. Change its subdivision surface modifier to the viewport to 4 like that. Let's re-hide that. So you can see that fixed it nicely. That waviness is not there anymore. Very nice. So let's fill these faces quickly so we can end the video at exactly 30 minutes. So I'm going to press Ctrl and R through here. I'll add one down here. Add another one over here to match this one. And before we... Okay. Let's put one over here. And let's put one in the middle here as well to match that one. Let's get onto the side. And let's take these 4 and press F. So that goes all the way down. And let's just make sure this sort of wraps around this one here, like this. Very nice. Okay, let me select all of this. Let me move it in the y-axis a little bit like that. Select this and move that one also there like that. Okay, what do we do next? Let's take these 4 and fill it and see. So let's fill those 4 up, and let's take these 2 and press F. Fill it into that point. Let me just slide this up a little bit. So it's about in the center there. Yeah, so I think that is good for now. Let's take these 2, or all of this. Press G twice and let's slide this up first to there. And let's select all of this, press G twice and slide that up to there, to about the center. Let's add one in the middle here, but first let me select all of these and move it up a little bit towards the frame there, like that. Move this also in, just move that in a little bit like that. Press Ctrl and R down here, press E to align it with the bottom side and move it down a little bit like that. Let's go back into solid. Let's take all of this. Let's take this and press G twice and slide that up to there. Let's dissolve these edges for now. Select all of this edge here, press G twice and slide it up to there. Let's select this, slide it down to match up with this one. and let's match that one up with the one out there. So let's select this two, press F. Let's add one more through here. Select this two, press F twice, and first off, let's take these four, press F like this to create some kind of wrap around or something, or maybe not. Instead let's do this. Let's take this one, slide it back a little bit to about this one. Let's take this as well, slide this whole thing back here a little bit. Let's press Ctrl and R one more time through here and select these two, press F twice to fill it in like that. So that is looking nice. That is looking very nice. So yeah, we still have a few more things to do, but I will end here. In the next video, we'll cut it out over here to create that area and also create the tail light. This thing we're seeing here, this extrusion, we'll create it out as well and fill in this area. Then we can finally join it to the windscreen and finish this piece. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you save your work. I'll see you guys in the next video.